y'all that came to our show before about our CD and seen what Potluck's about, we love to talk about getting high. We love that marijuana rap. But one of the main reasons why we do what we do is to show everybody in this world that a fat black guy and a little Jewish guy can get on the stage off of the love of hip-hop music. We started a respect movement building worldwide. You gotta respect everybody. So put your hands high in the sky for respect with me like this. And go side to side. You gotta respect everybody in this world. No matter the race, the size, or the religion.
Alright, what is your process for making a song? Do you create a beat and then write to the song, or do you write the song? Because I know you create the beats, so.
Yeah. Well, I usually make the beats. I usually take a lot of time out, chunk of time out, make the beats. Probably takes me a couple weeks to get in the zone. You know, like couple beats a day, next beat, next day, and it usually takes me about a week, and then I start making some real hot ones. And then I get the CD ready. Basically, I get a CD ready and play them for him. I like playing them all at once. Like, here's 30 that I just made, so that he gets a nice fresh feel for them all. And then I usually like about 10 of them, maybe. And then I'm like, yo, do you like these ones? And then
yeah, he don't let me pick the beats I like first.
He doesn't get to pick anything.
He picks all the beats and then says, what do you like of the ones I like?
Right. So then we take that one, and then but what he does mostly is come up with the idea, like the hooks and stuff like that. More of the time he'll have the idea for that, so we'll come with that.
Come up with song ideas that way. Like the song idea part of it, like right now this interview, I can think of a song and I'll just start writing on my phone and think of a line, like just like life inspires the song ideas. So while he takes time out to do the beat part of it, for that part of it, the song ideas, you know, come to both of us. I come up with more of them, but come to both of us just throughout life. And we just make notes on our cell phones, our iPhones, and write lines and different things like that. And then when he presents the beats, that's when the song starts coming together from that point. My man right here to the right of me is my favorite producer in the whole wide world. And he's the fastest Jewish man ever to pick up a microphone. He goes by the name of Underrated. Make some noise for Underrated! And then I'm the fat black guy looking for the closest buffet line. They call me One Ton. Thank you all for showing us so much love. Thank you very much.
So then we go off and separately usually write our verse part. Like okay, you do 16 here, 16 there, whatever. Then we do that and come back together. Usually have what, 2 or 3 songs. Usually 2 or 3 songs at once. And we'll come back together, go to the studio. And the thing that we do is different, I think, than most people is we go over each other's raps, like every word. Like he's not saying a word that I don't agree with, and vice versa, which is cool. Same with the hooks too. So it's a trust factor, because at certain points it's like I'd be like, skip you, man, I like that line. He'll be like, it's not hot enough. It's not hot enough. If we don't both agree, then it's not gonna work.
It got to be able to pass both of our tests for us to be like cool, because Potluck is a group, so it got to. Although he might be rapping those lyrics, they represent both of us, and vice versa. So that's a lot of things that a lot of people don't realize, is that we have a lot of input into each other's work that goes on the CD.
What they say, what they think don't matter. I'ma push it to the limit and ignore the chitter chatter. And all the people all my life talking behind my back. This one's for you, bitch. Look at where I'm at. I came up from nothing, really started listening. Focus on my goals, still working on my discipline. Always trying to get better in everything I do. So when I rap, you can tell that I'm talking to you. And fuck the music biz, fuck this whole game. This started as a hobby, where's the fun? This is lame. I write what I want, cause I think what I need. So when I bust a rap, you can hear I have a dream. It's not to be famous, it's not to be the man. It's just to be happy around my friends and my fam. And when I make a plan, I make sure I execute it. Life is too short, right now's the time to do this. Raise up your bootstraps and roll up your fists. They never thought I'd last, but I'm living out my wish. It was 1 in a billion, but I never hesitated. Always been the underdog, yes, truly underrated.
What is the best part about touring across the U.S.?
Meeting people, man. Meeting people. Like, I'm a people person. I'm never the dude who goes and kicks it backstage.
Yeah.
You know, not accessible. Like, I'm at the bar drinking. Like, right when we get done with this, it's not our set. I'm about to go inside right now. Go sit at the bar, order a double crown on the rocks. And just meet, like, all the different people. Like, we're in Chicago tonight. I want to see how people in Chicago get down. How they party, what they do, you know, like.
How their weed might be.
Yeah, like. I know it's not going to be as good as Humboldt, but is it going to be better than Nebraska? Is it going to be better than New York? Well, you know, like, I just want to get down and see what they got going on. You know, like, it's my favorite part of tune. Chicago, make some fucking noise! That's what the fuck I'm talking. Y'all some drunk motherfuckers. I love coming out here and drinking with y'all. Check this out, man. We smoke a bunch of fucking weed in California, but every time I try to bring my drinking skills out here, I can't keep up with y'all. I'm just gonna be honest. But if y'all want to smoke with me, I'll smoke this whole fucking room together. But drinking, man, y'all fucking with me. That's why I love coming out here and partying, celebrating with this Crown Royal, goddammit.
What song or rhyme has been stuck in your head like nonstop?
Why Jesus? The Rit song. I don't know why. That's what we've been playing in the car a lot.
Yeah, for me today, just going over the songs of my dad. We did that song, my dad. And today's Father's Day. It's the first Father's Day I spent without my father. So I just been kind of thinking of that song we made and thinking like the reasons why we made it. So today specifically, I've been kind of going through that song.
Right on.
I was nothing, depressed, contemplating suicide. So down on myself, sometimes I wanted to die. Then when I learned to make music, all my pain just went away. My whole attitude changed. I started having good days. I try to live right by treating people with respect. I try to spread peace like when the hippies protest. I try to live my life happy without stepping on your toes. I try to make us all get along, friends or foes. Yo, I can keep a secret. I can make it feel worth it. I can make it feel special. And I made it my purpose, cause I know what it's like when you're feeling down and alone. Nowhere to go, parents fight, so I don't want to go home. Now this nigga stay humble, never go to another. But now it's my time to go, like the snow in the summer. So when I'm going like King Kong, with the purple in the ball. Don't be sad, I'm sad we have fans singing along. It's over now, my dead body's laying on the ground. I'm looking down as I'm rising like the sun above the town. I'm gone like poof, no more child shit to see me. So the last time you saw me is not the last time you'll see.
Put a peace out in the air for anyone who lost someone and got someone resting in peace. Rest in peace, MCA and the Beastie Boys. Rest in peace, the notorious B.I.G. And last, but definitely not least, rest in peace, Tupac Shakur. Well, since this is Father's Day, I gotta give a rest in peace for my first time spending Father's Day without my father. Rest in peace to James Terry, Dr. James Terry. Rest in peace for him.
Top 3 rappers that are alive.
Well, first, I mean, obviously, if you included not alive, you know, obviously, we both say Tupac because we're from the West Coast. So we just got to put that out there. So if you don't think that, then you probably aren't going to agree with our top 3 rappers that are alive. But I won't put them in any order because I don't really. After Tupac, everyone else is just second. So
We might agree. Jay-Z's one
Well,
of the 3.
In a group of the 3, Jay-Z's definitely in there. And I would never tell him this to his face because he's my friend, but Tech 9 is definitely in there. I'd never say that though, like in front of him, because that's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully you won't see this.
Yeah. And if you watch this, I just made that up. You're really not one of my favorites if you're watching this.
Yeah. So that's 2.
And then me personally, just because I'm a fat dude, it's E40. I always looked up to E40. He has tremendous game. His wordplay is crazy. His metaphors are crazy. And he just has so much charisma, and he's a big dude, and he's from Cali. And he's cool as breeze, as the other side of the pillow, as Outkast would say, cooler than a polar bear's toenails. So E40, that's my top 3 alive right there. That's my top 3.
You got top 3?
It's pretty damn similar. I mean, I could throw out a couple more that I like a lot just as much if you want top 5.
Might as
I
well.
really love Outkast from day one, from the beginning. I mean, yeah, overall in my whole existence. And I was also, you already said Lucas, I really started thinking he doesn't get enough credit for really being able to bust for real, because he's been mainstream and he sells so many CDs. People don't really put him in that category, but I think he's really, really, really dope. And you asked favorites, right?
Yeah.
So he's one of them.
Definitely.
My clock is broken. It's 4:20 all the time. 4:20.
What do you prefer, a bong or vaporizer?
The old just the OG, old school joint. Just, there's something about rolling a little personal joint and just smoking it to the head that I think maybe, because that's like the first thing I ever did, maybe for me personally.
No, that's not what it is. Because you can taste it, right? And it's something easy about just having it in this whole, it's great. But I like the bong too, the bong just as much, if not more, really. When I'm just sitting in the studio by myself making beats, it's the greatest, easiest way.
And you can put it down, pick it back up.
Put it down, it's already ready, there's no rolling, there's just, let's go.
Make some noise if you've ever smoked out of a vaporizer! I'm hotter than I ever been before. Fire in the hole. We got some fun to re-about the blow.
Vaporizing is the way to go.
Vaporizing
On the way it shows.
Vaporizing on the way
Yeah,
to
you got the
go.
vapors. I want everybody to see what
She
you
got the vapors.
Every time I heat it up and let
She
it
got the vapors.
I feel the love as soon as I
We got the flavors. No need for papers. We got the vapors.
Come on, everybody, let's get ready.
We got the vapors.
Every time I heat it up and let
She
it
got the
I
vapors.
feel the love as soon as I hit
We
it.
got the flavors. No need for papers. You got the vapors.
What is the best piece of advice you've ever gotten?
Say the Russell Simmons one.
Yeah. Well, I'll say two things. Russell Simmons, I read this book that Russell Simmons put out about the music industry, and he said, you're influenced and you approach your music career based on when you very first started, those few like big dogs that were around you. And Russell Simmons credits that he was blessed with being around honest businessmen when he first started. So he was able to navigate the music industry in an honest way. And that maybe if he was influenced by, you know, the corner neighborhood hustler who was just a drug dealer and just music business on the side and like was out beating people, that maybe his music career would have been different because he wouldn't have had the right influences. So that's one phase of it. But then I look at like Tech Nine and Travis O'Gwen with Strange Music and E40 and Sick With It and like the Living Legends. A few of those were our early influence, the big people who were stars in our mind that we met early in our career, and we watched the way they conducted business in a real honest nature and really movements for people and really based on fundamental good music. So I'll say a combination of just a lot of the things I learned from a lot of those people, and then hearing Russell Simmons say that, I look back now and say that's kind of what molded Potluck.
How about you, Andre?
I don't know. I've been trying to think. The best advice ever. I don't know that I don't have the ever, but one thing that has stuck with me lately is my good friend's dad died just a little while ago, and his advice. He was a singer, and his advice was, don't sing it, or in my case, don't rap it unless you need it 100% every time. So like sometimes I'll be like I'm writing or whatever, and I won't be in maybe 100% zone. But thinking about it later, why would you ever rap or sing something if you're not 100% into it every time? So that's something I took from that. That's a big deal to me right now.
Yeah.
Real recognize real is what the G's told me. I'm your homie. Who be speaking the truth, loud and clear. Right or wrong, I don't care. I'm only saying how I feel. It's what's on and underrated and polished living proof. No matter the difference is, no matter the things they telling you. Cause we be shaking haters, living like some humble hippies. Let's smoke a joint and get along. Is anybody with me?
That's the sound.
When was the first time you guys smoked weed? I just caught a whiff of some too.
Yeah, you always go catch a whiff at a Potluck show. My first time smoking weed, I was 9 years old. I was a lookout for the dope spot. They was like, yo, we can't trust you if we don't know. So they made me hit the weed. So I hit the weed and I stood out on the corner and watched all day, and at the end of the day, they bought me a new fresh new starter jacket. So that was my first time smoking weed. It was some Bammer, just Mexi, just backyard boogie. But I was 9, I didn't know no better.
How about you, Andre?
I remember everyone smoking weed when I was in school, like 3rd, 4th grade, like everyone smoked weed. And I remember smelling weed when I was like 4 or 5 years old. And I mean, I really honestly, when it was way back in the day, I really didn't like weed because everyone else did. I'm always the weird type of person who was like, I like doing what other people aren't. So I really waited a little longer. I was probably like 6th or 7th grade. You know what I mean? But everyone in my elementary school was smoking weed like it was. I don't know. How old are you in like third and fourth grade? Fourth grade?
What, like
9,
13?
10?
I don't know.
9,
Yeah.
10, I think.
9 or 10 and 3rd or 4th.
So I was more like 12 or 13. So I was a late bloomer, but
Late bloomer.
everyone was smoking weed.
Cause up in Humboldt County, all our money grow on trees.
How much weed do you typically smoke on a normal day?
On a normal day when we're in the studio, like,
Just smoke all day.
yeah, we just smoke the whole time. All of our friends are like, they part of this movement that we talk about. Growing marijuana, all marijuana sales, just the whole vibe of marijuana. That's like our crew. We just are the voice of our crew with the people. So, you know, just dropping off ounces at our house anytime, all the time. Try this new flavor, try this. So we're constantly getting new flavors, constantly smoking new things. You know, blunts, bongs, vaporizers. You know,
Just
the concentrates and dabs and everything, just whatever. There's a right thing and right place and right high for everything. So.
Do what you won't do, be what I couldn't be. That's all I gotta be. You just don't wanna be so back the fuck up for me.
Other than E40 and Ludacris, who would you guys want to have on the next record?
Hey, so you know who I like too a lot is Redman. I think it would be real cool to make.
A Method Man, Redman, Potluck song, I think
That
that
would
would
be
work.
fucking
That'd be
awesome.
crazy.
They're reachable. We should try to get out. We should try to holler.
Definitely.
That'd be crazy.
I have a message. Right here it I'll just text you. Next time you check your phone, it's yellow. SPFU. Who cares who I'm kissing? You kiss me because you got you need to mind your own business. Shut the fuck up. It's a dirty revenue. They shove the business out of you. Stop snitching on your crew. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you're going non-stop. Gossiping a whole lot. You don't tell my hero. Shut the fuck up. Be quiet. Shut up. Zip your lip. No talk. Stop snitching. Bitches. Shut the fuck up.
My life has been a little chasing after bread. I'm told who I live in, hide the money in my bed. I'm around people always watching what it says. If you speak on other people, you're probably in the dead. We neighborhood heroes, Al Pacinos, and the heroes. People I trust, they Cochran and Shapiro. Live by street code, I can't so oppose. Hustle on the low and always keep my lips closed. Let's go. Bitch, that's the first way to slim. I'm trying to stack a grip and fight away about this bitch. Doing dirt, trying to flip, gotta work to be rich. Never sweet on it, bitch. Never tell, never snitch. Have to go for mine, born into a life of crime. The cops wanna talk, then I turn into a lie. Push your middle finger up. Bitch, read between the lines, I ain't scared into my time. I will never drop it down.
Who cares who I'm kissing? You kiss back because you listen. You need to mind your own business.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a dirty revenue. They show the business out of you. Stop snitching on your crew.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you're going non-stop. Gossiping a whole lot. So don't talk my ear wrong. Be quiet. Zip your lips. Stop snitching. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you, China, for showing us so much love. Like Potluck says every show, we don't come here to perform for you, we come here to party with you. So me and my man under ready, we gonna be back there at the bar, getting drunk to the motherfucking tip of the bartenders real fast. We gonna be right down here with y'all, hiding from security, trying to smoke a fucking joint. And right after we get off stage, we're gonna be over there at the merchandise booth. We wanna meet everybody in this room. Make sure you come holler at us. We're Potluck. Welcome to the movement.
What have you been listening to for the past month?
Past month.
Ritz.
The Ritz, White
listen to
Jesus,
Ritz.
White Jesus Revival Ritz. Threw back in that Hops and Raw.
Listen to some Wiz Khalifa too.
Yeah, that new Wiz Khalifa, Taylor Alderdice, that mixtape. Then we're also working on our new mixtape, so we've been working on listening to a lot of our own stuff, like figuring out what we're doing with it and adding verses and subtracting verses and all the good stuff that comes with making a record. So
What is the name of your new mixtape?
it's called THC, The Humboldt Chronicles. It'll be out fall 2012, completely free. You download it for free. We're actually going to have CDs pressed up. You're going to be able to get physical copies of the CDs for free. It's going to be It's great. It's great. Without all the restrictions that a label or that the industry puts on you.
Is that gonna have Stoners and Humboldt on it?
Yes, it is. Everything's Potluck Music. You want to get a hold of us at Potluck Music on Twitter. Facebook is Potluck Music. The website is Potluck Music. You know, come out, check out a show. It'll be one of the most entertaining hip-hop shows you've ever seen. Come kick it with us, get drunk, smoke one, burn one. You know, we got a new mixtape, THC, The Humboldt Chronicles, coming fall 2012. Holler at us.